It's Liz. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and as you lot can already tell by the title, I'm going to be helping the new university students that are going to be coming in September with a few things they should know before starting, because honestly moving into university is a whole new thing and I know it can be a little nerve-wracking, so I thought let me help you guys out and tell you a few things. So this is 10 things you should know before starting university. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and definitely stay tuned if you're joining university in September, or you'll be joining university whenever, or you're even interested, because I'm really going to help you out. And these are the things that I wish I knew, or things I may have known which definitely helped. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I decided to write down a few things because obviously there's definitely more than 10 things you should kind of know before starting university, because there's honestly so much to it. And I just thought 10 is a quick, simple video, not too long, and will definitely help you. So the first one is joining group chats. Now, one thing that I did do before starting university, because I did hear someone else tell me, was joining group chats. Now, joining group chats is really useful because of the fact that it helps you like familiarize yourself with those that are going to be either in your course, and those that are moving into accommodation. You'll familiarize yourself with people that will be in the same comm as you, for example. So if you go into things like Facebook, they have group chats, especially the ones that the uni itself makes. They have the group chat you can join, and it usually would say official and then the university that you're in, and if you just join that, then there'll be loads of people that are also going to be joining and that are going to be new. I want to meet new people, I want to see who else is on their course, I want to socialize. So I just feel like it's really good, because at the end of the day, when you come into university, you may spot a few of those that were on the group chat, and it's just a bit easier to make friends, a bit easier to reduce any more like anxieties and stress that you may have, because then it just doesn't feel too like thrown in, because it's like you may have spoken already, so it may not be too bad. And then it can give you the opportunity to also take some people's socials, because that could definitely help as well. So I would really recommend joining group chats, because I did that, and yeah, it definitely did help, especially with accommodation wise, because a few people in my comm I kind of got to see before coming into university, so that actually did help at the time. So yeah, I would really recommend that, as well as course wise. The next one I wrote down, number 2, is viewing your university. Now, I really do think it's a good idea to go check the campus you're on, or just the whole uni in itself, because those who have a lot of anxieties and fears, I feel like it really does help to reduce them, because you're then going there and you know before actually starting what it's going to be like. And I think it just can make a few people feel a bit more comfortable. So if they do have open days, go to them. Like there's no reason why you shouldn't, because I think it's really useful. So definitely go to them, see what things are like. I mean, I think you can even just go into the university itself. If you can't or you don't know, then definitely call and check and see, because I mean, why not? It will definitely give you like an idea, especially if you're like traveling quite far for your uni. Maybe taking a day to go and check and see would definitely help for when you do move in. I believe so. But yeah, that was number 2. Number 3 would be, for those that are in like accommodation, I would say learn how to cook, okay? Because that one is a major one. You may not be cooking at home, but you don't want to be just eating noodles or like a ready-made food all the time. It's gonna get so boring, okay, cool. For the first week or 2, you'll be like, yeah, cool, I don't need to cook. You are gonna need to know how to cook at some point. These meal preps are needed. Like, if you can't cook, then I feel like you're really gonna suffer. Me personally, I didn't have that issue, because I know how to cook certain foods, especially the ones I also like. So then I'm not necessarily eating just noodles, Indomie every day, or like ready-made food. Because personally, I couldn't either, because I get bored. But yeah, definitely learn how to cook. It helps. Or just have a little idea, because after a while you really will get bored of them ready-made foods, and then put them in the microwave type thing. Yeah, so just make sure you do that. And if you're that person that likes to follow cookbooks, I mean, go for it, but knowing it is just a little bit better and a little easier, because once you actually get into, this is like for people in a comm, once you start living alone, yeah, you're gonna have to start knowing all of that. Number 4 is planning your journey into university. Okay, this is not in the best order, like I've kind of just picked a few here and there, but this can be for those in a com or just those who are commuting either or as well. Make sure to know your route that you'll be taking to university and not wait till like your first day or when you're or your first day of lectures or your first day that you actually have to be on your campus, because that is going to cause you a lot of stress. Like you're going to be, first of all, definitely late, especially if you don't know where you're going, because of the fact that you're still going to have to familiarise yourself with certain things, certain new routes as well. And I just think that's a lot more stressful. So if you know the journey that you're going to be taking to that campus, to a university in general, I think that just makes life so much easier and it allows you to settle in a lot better. And that's why I was actually viewing the university is helpful. Those that are living in accommodation, and before you pick your com, defo look at what campus your course is on, and then pick the accommodation that's kind of closer to that, because early 10 a.m.s and trying to travel, I mean some people don't mind, but traveling to your lecture or campus in the morning, and it's like a long distance, like half an hour, can be long, like really can be long. So really do consider that as well, of the distance between your accommodation of where you'll be staying to the campus that you're actually going to be doing your lectures on, because if you're in like nearly every day, doing that every morning is going to get so long. So yeah, defo think about that before you start university. So number 5, I would say when you do actually start, so this is what you should keep in mind before you actually start like lectures and that, I would say to forget, if you did this in A-levels, perfect, but forget all them neat notes, okay? Completely scrap it. There is no point trying to make them notes so neat, because the way the lecturers go so fast is just that you will not catch up. You would be like, I even decided to I was like, cool, I'm gonna make a messy notes in my lectures, just rough, but because I like my notes neat, I'll come back and then rewrite it neat. That's how I started, and I tell you now, it did not last, okay, maybe the whole term, but then by the end of the term, by the end of the first term, I was basically behind my notes, because it gets really long and you think you're gonna come back and like write everything out. Some people do, but I didn't really do that all the time. At the start I did, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have the neatest notes, it's gonna be all organized. No, literally now I will just literally write it, and whatever scribbles on there is what's on there, because there is no point. So if you used to do neat notes like that before uni, just know that's about to scrap up, because there's no, it's too long. It's really too long. Unless you're a fast writer that writes neat and fast, go for it. But if you're not, don't bother. It's just, there's just no point whatsoever. Number 6, right, so let me put it like this. I just don't think anything to do with bestie, closest should be done before uni. For example, if you were to join a group chat and you see someone you've been talking to them for a while, on Facebook, Snapchat, whatever, don't immediately think that's your bestest, you're going to be the closest. I mean, it could turn out, but chances of that happening is quite low. I don't think you've actually given yourself or you guys a chance to actually catch each other's vibe, see what you lot really like, because obviously everyone's going to be nice to each other at the beginning, and that's just what's going to happen. But don't exactly think when you come to university, just because you're on a group chat or you're speaking on there, you're definitely going to be closest friends, because I tell you now, that is most likely not going to happen. Like, sorry to break it to you, it's just not going to happen, because yeah, everyone's going to see people when they come, and it's like they might see someone that's more their vibe that side, and then you would have kept in mind that that's your bestie, and it just all flops. So just don't do that. Just speak to everyone. Don't put that into your head that, yeah, that's going to be my you know, this. No, just get into uni, you know you've spoken to someone, use them to like, not use them I don't know, be friends with them and just be calm. Like, don't make it too, you know, locked up, because you can meet people yourself and find people that are a bit more of your vibe. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that, because it's just not necessary. You're excited, I know, but it's just not needed. Number 7 is managing your money. Whether you're in accommodation, whether you're commuting, money is going to be something you really have to, you know, manage. At first you might be, yeah, I've got a lot of money, but you've got to really know how to manage up that money, because especially those in accommodation, you're going to be buying things like your food, your, what's it called, stuff for your room, right? Not room, but like bathroom and stuff like that. Just a lot of stuff for maintenance for yourself. But those commuting obviously might have a little bit more, because they definitely don't need to do that. But yeah, just managing your money and not just spending it on like food or like, I mean, you can buy clothes or certain, whatever you want to buy it, yeah, but just make sure that you have enough to, you know, cope, because some people just like splash it out and it hasn't even been like a few weeks and they have no money. That, no, but yeah, just to, you know, make life a bit easier, I would say if you're good at managing your money already, cool. If you're not so good, figure out ways you can do that for like, especially down the line in uni, because there'll be times where the money will go downhill, and if you don't know how to manage money, you'll be completely, do you know what I'm saying? So I think learning how to manage your money beforehand may help you for just like the long run. Number 8 would be, I think before your course, it'll be really good to look at what your course is going to contain, like in year 1, 2 and 3. If you're interested, go for it, look at it. But I don't necessarily think that once you've checked what your course is about to teach you, or what you're going to learn in that course, don't really think it's necessary to then start learning it before you've even come to uni, like before your even first day. Like I don't think you've got to do that, and if you think you have to do that, you don't, because at the end of the day, you're still going to come in, they're going to teach you, and that's where you make your notes. Some people do like to, like, familiarise themselves with what's going to happen, but proper trying to learn the content in depth by yourself, don't even bother. It's not really needed, and I think that's a lot of stress on yourself before you join uni. So I think you should just leave that and look at the course and the few things that they'll be teaching you, but that's about it. Don't think you have to learn literally what is in the course by yourself. You're going to end up doing that when you actually start, to be honest, because in them lectures it's just reading off a PowerPoint. But still, don't do that before you start. Allow yourself to just, do you know what I mean, slide. Don't stress yourself like that. You don't got to do all of that. And number 9 would be having people in university that will really support you and be there for you, just because of the fact that university can be hard. Like some people may not have the best motivation, so having a lot of self-motivation is good, and maybe you need someone else to motivate you. So if you have that, there's nothing wrong with that, because when things start piling up for some people get really stressed. It can really have a toll on their mental health. So I just feel like knowing that there's someone there to help, not even help, just to support you throughout uni would be really good, and always having someone that you can really talk to if you're feeling some type of way. But would also be useful, because some people do get lonely in uni. Not necessarily everyone, but some people do. So I feel like having that and knowing that you have that person, or whatever support it is, or whatever would make you feel, you know, good, is gonna make you feel much better, I think. So make sure you have that in mind. Obviously don't stress too much about it, but I think just having that at the back of your mind will really ease the situation. Last but not least is number 10, and that is just honestly knowing that everyone is literally in the same boat, okay? You're not the only one. Everyone's feeling nervous. Everyone is probably, I don't know, scared to make new friends, scared about the course, worried, more worried, let's put it like that. So don't think you're the only one. Just know that when you do come into university, especially if you have struggle socializing or meeting new people, just know that everyone doesn't, like majority of the people are like new and don't know anyone as well. So just speak to them. It's literally, you're all in the same boat. So don't put too much pressure on yourself, especially if you're someone that struggles to socialize, or especially if you're that type of person that struggles with certain things, because do like put in the back of your head that everyone is in the same boat. If you're too scared to say hi to someone, they're probably too scared to say hi to you too. So you might as well be the first, and it won't be bad. Honestly, you probably, like, you'll be so happy that you ended up doing that. Or, you know, just know that you're not the only one nervous, and loads of other people are too. So I mean, don't put it all on yourself, do you know what I'm saying? But that was my last one. I feel like you should take number 10 with you, like really carry that one with you, because I know a lot of people would be nervous and scared. Uni is a whole new thing. People like moving into accommodation, or, you know, just in general, it's a different life from, you know, college or sixth form. So just keep in mind that everyone's in the same boat. You're not the only one, and you're all going through this together. You're all freshers, you're all new. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end off my video here. Hopefully you guys took something from those 10 things, and hopefully you guys defo use them before starting uni or keeping them in mind, because it will genuinely help. And yeah, that is the end of my video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you're going to start uni in September, maybe what uni you're even going to. I'm quite interested to know. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mwah.